Okay, you guys, this is our rig before. I didn't really do a good video, I guess, so this is what we're going to have to deal with. We took off all the valances. There's the old dining room table, the old light fixtures you can see, the old furniture, and the opening for the TV, the old refrigerator. And you will see with the TV space right there that we turned that into a cabinet for our making tumblers. Yes, you guys, it is a mess right now. Bathroom, I need to we're taking that all down, so I didn't want them to fix it. We're going to put a cool shower rod up and a curtain. I don't like those metal doors, forget that. Replace the sink with a new one. So yeah, it's gonna look really cool when we're done, but we're so excited. Here's our messy bedroom, but we're gonna put a headboard there, you know, the wood kind. Take that down, remove the lights. Yeah, there's black velvet stuff right there, or brown. That's gotta go. But I love my bedroom. Look at it. We have a fireplace, TV going there. We have it set right there. This is gonna be our outside TV. But tons of closet space. Look at this. Look at this room. I could do yoga in here if I wanted to. So I guess a rocking chair went right here, but no. I'll put something cute right there. So yeah, these are what we're taking down. God awful, right? Okay, you guys, here's the inside. Remember the mess you just saw? It's a much better practical table. And it can go sideways too. And you can actually buy 2 more chairs with it if you want to. And then you guys saw the lights. We replaced all the lights with these. Okay. Nice. All that wallpaper you guys saw, look at it. It's gone. There's Scotty. Oh, he's trying to watch NASCAR and I'm making a video. So we got new curtains up. The blinds work great. We got new handles on all the cupboards. We put new lights up here. They had like a marble plate looking. It was really weird. So Scott got tinted plexiglass for those. And this is where my pantry is, guys. I put stuff in clear tubs. You want clear tubs, let me tell you what, in an RV, that way you guys can see all your stuff. I got a can organizer here. I love that. I'm going to have Scott build me one like this, so to fit in this hole though. I want it bigger, I want it easier, and I don't really care for like this stuff, but it's working for now until Scott can build one. But I have so much room compared to my little trailer that we had. See, when you can see stuff in your bins, you know. And our couch, our big couch sits right here, you guys, but it's in the yurt right now, and you're going to see that in the video. But normally it would sit right here, but we're out in the desert, so we like to have a couch out here. And remember when you guys saw that big hole right there for the TV? Well, Scott made a cabinet for it. Made a door. So behind that cabinet we have all of our tumbler stuff. And here's my Grinch tumbler. Isn't that cute? If you want one, hit us up. Scott makes them for $20. And if you want your name on it, you can have your name on it. But all of his office stuff is behind here. It's not finished yet. You guys are going to have to wait for that, so stay tuned. And remember that little refrigerator we had in here? Well, Scotty put this one in for me. That was my rule. If we couldn't take the refrigerator out, I didn't want it. Look at that. Look at. Love my freezer. Got a big old ice bucket there. Scott still has to put in the ice maker. And then we got this. More ice in there. Here's my other pantry, but I want to redo this. So stay tuned for when we do redo this. But hey, it works for now. Here's a nice microwave. I love the convection oven. If you have not used this yet, oh my God, it's great for corn dogs and a garlic bread and probably baked potatoes. It actually is wonderful to have, and the gas oven. We took it out of our trailer. We will never do that again. We have used this gas oven several times already. I put up a spice rack. It's not what I thought it was going to be, guys. I'm going to redo it. This is going to go outside instead, and I need one for taller ones for the oil and stuff. But I got a label maker. I wanted everything to be really organized in my fifth wheel. And then here's where you guys saw. See where we replaced the lights? Right there. There's another one. I love those lights compared to the other lights. They were all yellowish. And then Scotty's going to replace the countertops with butcher block and extend it.
You put a new faucet in?
We already got a new faucet.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to put a new sink.
Mm-hmm.
I want the black TikTok sink with the cup rinser, you know. So we want to put that in. But yeah, you guys. So yeah, it's really homey. We want to do stuff to the walls. I do want to paint some of the cupboards. So stay tuned for that's going to be coming. It might take us a year or two to get it to where we want it. But it's definitely going to be cozy. I like cozy colors. I'm done with the white cabinets. You'll know when you RV with white cabinets what happens when you RV with white cabinets. I won't do that again. So you guys saw how the bathroom looked, and now here's what it looks like now. We still haven't replaced the faucet or the sink yet, but that's coming eventually. But yeah, remember I said we did take out that glass. It's no more here. Scott's going to remodel the shower though. The whole shower, yep. Got a black toilet seat. And then so much space. It's like his and hers, but it's mainly hers. A little bit of his right there. And then this one. Yeah, it's not really organized. Not the bathroom yet. There's a king size bed. Yes, we loving the king size bed, guys. Love it. It's so cozy. I'll never go back to a queen. So stay tuned for when we remodel this too. We're going to change the headboard up, the lights up. Just got to stay tuned.
So I got something for you guys. So in our bedroom, for us to roll this slide in, the mattress has to be lifted because it's, you know, it's an extra long king size.
Well, it's regular king, not a short king.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So what I did is I bought 2 of these right here. These are good for 250 pounds a piece. It's an 8-inch stroke. I got 2 of them. I'm going to put them on either side of the bed where my gas shocks are. And then I have a remote control unit that I bought to go with this that will hang here, and Shauna will push a button and our bed will just lift up.
Yes.
And then she could bring the slide in.
Yeah, and then we put our yurt underneath the bed, and if we buy a garage in the box, it will go underneath the bed.
But I want you guys to see this when it's done because I have a good idea. We're going to see.
So stay tuned for that project too. We have lots of projects, you guys. But here's Scotty's side of the closet.
My air conditioner. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
the automatic lights
we have an air conditioner unit. You'll find out why later. And then of course I have my closet too. It's a huge closet. You really can't see. It's kind of dark in here right now, guys. But yeah, it's huge. I got so much space in here for all my clothes. And then Scott, the table out there, Scott actually hooked my table to the wall here. So we bought one of those things, but we cut half of it off, and check it out. It works perfect. And then we're going to redo this area for my vanity eventually. New mirror lights and a smaller mirror so I can see. Got a fireplace here. We don't really use it yet. Do you guys use your fireplaces? What do you think? We might take it out, and the one in the living room out for storage, but we're not sure yet. So, but here's a TV cabinet. Again, he built it, and all of Scott's clothes are behind it. So let me see. Let me open it up for you guys. See, it opens up, and then Scott's got all kinds of storage in here. It's not very organized right now, but he put a shelf in too. But what a space saver it's done for us. So let me close it back. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour, and let's go outside. And then here is the campsite. So the kitchen is a work in progress. Scott hasn't finished it yet, but we got the floor in. We're gonna put a shelf in. Yeah, he's gonna cover all the wires underneath here. We're gonna paint this black. But just to have this extra little refrigerator is great. And Scott cooks out here. When we have a potluck, we'll have it out here with our friends. And Scott's workstation is right here. And his solar that he's doing, which he'll have to do a whole solar video, okay, you guys? So stay tuned for that, because that's a work in progress too. He's got a lot of projects going on. And that's how we don't move our rig here. He takes a 2D tow, and we have a water bladder. He's gonna get a piece of plywood and put that down. But look at this, you guys. You see the view? Oh, so beautiful out here. There's our solar panels that will be going up on the roof once we get the roof all done. We're gonna seal the roof up and put whatever stuff you put on top of it to seal it for a long time, for 10 years. So, but yeah, check out our campsite. So, see the rock border right there? And then a green sign that says Desert Nomads Camp. And you go around, that's Bob and Linda's camp where their flagpole is. They'll be back in January. And then you'll see another green sign way down there. And then there's another one way down there. So that's our property for the Desert Nomads. It's kind of like a cul-de-sac. It's like a big circle. But the views out here, look at them, you guys. Just gorgeous. You know, people take big spots out here. It's freedom out here. Our friends that we've met on the road for the last 4 years or 5 come out here. We all camp together in a big group. See all those trucks down there? Look at that. They all camp together, the big semi trucks. They're one big group. It's pretty cool. And then you have a lot of campers on the left side of us here. It's called the Spot. And then we got some campers down here, which we've met. Really nice people. So yeah, we have a lot of land here to stay on, and that's why we come out here. The rock here was already here, and the circle was already built, so all we did was add our flagpole. And we picked this spot because it was between Q25 and the Spot, and then the rocks were already raked, and then there were 6-7 piles of big rocks, so we kind of just made like this. So it's easier to walk than to trip over rocks and stuff like that. And then there's the yurt. We love the yurt, you guys. It's so pretty out here with everything is lighted up. Amira likes to lay right at that door. She knows that's her spot. Huh, Amira? Yep, that's her spot. She likes to watch everyone. She's waiting for her friend Gypsy to get here in Maverick. But here's our yurt. Got the big couch in here. Got NASCAR on. A big TV is coming soon. We want a 55-inch in here, guys. So, and this will just be our extra TV that goes above the kitchen, outside kitchen. But this is great to sit in here with friends. If you don't want to sit in your rig, you know. But now let's talk about why we do this, how we do this, and how much does this cost to stay out here. Oh yeah, and Scott needs to tell about the 2 accidents that we got into, huh, Scotty?
Yeah.
So.
Gotta watch that tail swing.
Yeah, you want to go show the damage?
Yeah. All right, so keep in mind this is not bad.
And it's not done yet.
Considered the whole wall was off.
Yeah, yeah. And here's the
But-
pictures, you guys, real quick of the accident. Here they are.
I got this crack here I have to finish. Little here. I already bought new tail lights. They're not real tight yet. I got a crack over there. I gotta finish that.
Like I said, you guys,
With
he's got
the-
a lot of projects.
That was just to kind of hold it together.
I'm glad you caught that.
Then I got a couple cracks down here, you know, where I caught it on the fence right here. But I already fiberglassed the inside, so the structure's there. I just got to do the body filler and
Sand
grind
it,
this down and make it look
repaint
good.
it, and a new window will go in. Right
Yep.
now we have a
Right now I got
plexiglass.
plexiglass in there, but it works.
Yep. Gotta
It
do what you
works
gotta
for
do.
now.
We're gonna replace all the seals too. This,
Yeah, I got to order all the seals. They're
Yep.
coming in.
yep,
It'll be all looking brand new when I'm done.
yep. I'll show you guys again at the end of the year what our rig looks like, and then the second time Scott wrecked, you want to show them what you did to your truck?
Yeah.
So we were pulling out of my sister's house again, and it just wasn't working. It was just a really bad day, and this is what happened, and Scott will explain it.
Just because the crown in the road and all that, it hit my toolbox right here, dented it in, and then it knocked the top off of my tailgate.
Yeah, you guys, it was so bad. Oh my God, I was like, I didn't even say a word.
There's my water.
And when you wrecked the fifth wheel the first time, what did I say, babe?
Oh, she just said I totaled it. Like, yeah, whatever.
He had no idea.
I mean, everything can be fixed, you
Yep.
know.
Thank God
You just
Scott
gotta
can
know
fix.
how to do it.
Yep. Oh, also we forgot to tell you.
I installed a mini split.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so let me just back it up a little bit. We ordered a mini split. Shauna wanted it in black, the inside head unit. So we finally found one in the black, and where I had planned on putting it in the house, it just didn't fit right. It didn't look good. I had an option. I could have covered up a window, and we just kind of decided no, because actually it's kind of neat to look out that window once in a while. So then I heard about this cassette style mini split that fit right in the opening of the other one.
You just forgot to check the measurements.
Yeah, so I got that here, and well, it didn't fit. So I cut a 24.5 by 24.5 inch hole in my ceiling and my roof.
Yeah.
I installed that cassette in there. It looks really good. It don't work.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. It's a heater, air conditioner, and I did order it in a 230 volt because I do have a whopping system on this rig. So yeah, I do have 230 power, 240 power, whatever you want to call it.
And when you get it all, when he gets it all installed, we'll do just a video on just that alone.
Yeah.
And then that way he can talk more detail about it.
Yeah, so the whole thing is so I started a project and then I crashed my rig, so that kind of threw everything off.
Yeah.
And then I started to get things a little bit done, then I crashed it again, and that kind of threw everything off.
Yeah.
So I've been kind of
Yeah.
thrown off.
And he's got a serious medical condition. Who really wants to talk about medical stuff, you guys?
Nah.
But basically, it's...
I just can't do what I used to do.
Yeah, basically it's mimicking RA really bad. His inflammation markers are skyrocket. So anytime he does anything extra on anything, his inflammation markers go sky. They went from 8 to 35, just like that, in 1 week. So he has to be very careful on what he can do. And RA causes extreme pain in your joints, throughout every joint, and Scott says it feels like glass.
Yeah. But anyway,
But
so
anyways, that's what
I'm
we're
just
doing.
kind of getting things done at my own speed.
Yep.
I got friends that are showing up in the next couple weeks. Randy will be here.
We're gonna need your help.
Randy Gypsy Trails will be here
Anybody wants to offer help?
with Gypsy Dog.
Yes.
Oh,
we
look
can't
at Amara.
wait.
She's like, "Where's Gypsy?
Yeah. And
Where's
Maverick?
Gypsy? And Maverick? Where
And
that?
Maverick?
Where
Yeah,
that?
she's looking for some friends.
She's looking for her friends over here. Come on, Mary.
So let's talk
Yeah.
about
Looking for your
Quartzsite,
friends over there.
Arizona.
Over here. Look up here. Oh,
It-
look at Amira.
There's a mirror. So it costs $180 to stay from September 15th to April 15th. It's $40 for 2 weeks. Now it's scat and wash. You can stay there for 2 weeks for free. You just move somewhere else, and another 2 weeks for free. So there are places here where you could keep moving around every 2 weeks and stay for free, and you don't got to pay anything. But that does not include your garbage, water, or dumping. So you would have to find places, which there are. We have a really good friends out here. They never pay. That's what they do. And they take care of their garbage and dumping, and they get their water, and they love doing it that way too. We choose to stay out here at Laposa South because the water is like a couple washes over, the garbage is right there, and then we could dump. We don't move our rig out here at all. Scott's got that trailer.
So last year I had one of those, or actually two of those 275-gallon totes.
Yeah.
This year I got a 63-gallon water bladder, and I'm building a, behind me here, I think you can see it somewhere over there.
Yeah, the trailer.
I got my trailer I'm building
right
that
there.
has my tootie tote on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have it all where I can just go get my water, I can dump, everything's good. And then the people here in the camp can use the turd taxi.
We love helping anyone out if you don't need to move your rig, why move your rig for 6 months? And normally we would move around, but we need Scott's information to come down, and he's got all these projects, so we're just going to take our time this winter, get our rig up too. So this spring we can do maybe and go to Utah.
No, we are going to Utah.
So that's going to be our big adventure this spring, is Utah in the summer. So we've got to wait, of course,
I don't know what kind of, I mean, we're not going to be obviously hiking.
No, we're just gonna go
we
check out.
might be hitchhiking.
Yeah, that's about. We can hike on flat ground and just walk. We can't do any kind of uphills or anything like that.
Yeah.
But we love staying out here, you guys, because traveling throughout the year, you meet people on the road in different states, and then they hear about Quartzsite, or people already know about Quartzsite, and they all come to camp together. Like I showed you all the trucks. They all come and they hang out. You play games, there's karaoke out here, there's potlucks, there's not a party like every week or weekend. It's not like, oh my God, this huge party. No, it's just about 15, 20 people getting together, sometimes more than that. And the big tent show comes in January for 2 weeks. That thing is huge.
And boy, does it fill up around here.
Yeah, we didn't go to it last year, but we are going to hit it up this year to show you guys. But yeah, that's why we come out here. We are on disability income, fully disabled. We can't afford to buy a house. We can't afford to rent a house. So this is our life.
But we can afford, if they raised it to $600, we're going to have to afford it, because this is what we do.
Yep, in 2026, they want to change it to $600 from September to April instead of $180. And then it will go from $40 for 2 weeks to $200 for 30 days. Now, to me, I think they should have like, okay, what about 3 months for $300, or 4 months? Chop it up a little bit instead of just $600 for 7 months, once most people show up in January and stay January, February, March, 3 months to April or 4. So why not do a fourth, like 4 months for 500 or something like that? So I'm not sure what's going to happen, but when you calculate it all out, you guys, $600 is really cheap.
Yeah,
I
just know that I enjoy coming out here.
It's like freedom.
And, messing with the rocks and the dirt, playing around, putting my yurt up. We have friends over. I mean, it's just fun. We play movies. Yeah. It's fun.
And then a lot of our friends will leave in the spring, and then they start traveling again too, and then we all meet back up in Quartzsite every year. So we are creating the Quartzsite Desert Nomads camp here because we want to camp with people that we know and couples that we know or single people. Okay guys, we just had to adjust and my camera stopped, so we're back now. So as I was saying, like, single people could join us too.
Yeah.
We just last year we had some things stolen and we were camped near people that were actually dumping their urine on the ground.
Yeah.
And the smell, don't do it. You'll
Yeah.
get caught. We can
We
smell
want to
it.
be with the people that
Yeah.
you know, that we know,
that respect the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pick up your dog poop
Yeah.
and you don't cause drama. And
I
it's all
picked up a
about,
load of trash
Yeah.
here.
Yep, Quartzsite Desert Nomads is all about the fun, no drama, and we love everyone even with different opinions. Just come
Hey,
have
and we
fun
want
with us.
we want to get some card games, like I don't know, like there's all kind of card games. Not,
Yeah.
I don't want to
Hey,
play
guys.
pinochle
Yeah,
and
will
stuff
you,
like that.
Will you guys tell us what are really good card
Like
games?
Cards for Humanity and all that
in the
stuff.
comments, tell us what kind of card games that are a
We
lot of fun.
have Mexican Train.
But we play that a
I
lot.
don't know. Are we allowed to say that anymore?
Yes, you
Hell
are.
yeah, Trump 2024.
Yes.
So we have that, and we have electronic Monopoly.
So leave
Yeah.
a comment what we want. But yeah, you guys, so if you're thinking about RVing and want to do this,
Come hang out with us.
yeah, and the thing is, it's not, a lot of people, it's just so expensive. Okay, our rig, $25,000, you guys, out the door. I like the outside of it, the white, we didn't want nothing yellow, and it's made out of aluminum frame. Nowadays, they're not made so good. So we love this. We knew we could fix it up the way we wanted it, and we did not want a rig payment. We don't have a truck payment. We don't have any credit cards. We sold Thousand Trails. We sold it. You know why? Because we're so sick of RV parks. So that's why we're doing the solar the way we are. We don't want to have to stay in an RV park. We want to be RV park ready without the RV park.
And
You guys don't even know about the accident that we got in Florida because we were never allowed to talk about it until it settled. Well, it settled this summer, and that's how we bought a rig. Because some people hit us in Florida in the truck, and Scott had just had a shoulder surgery a month before. So when they slammed into us, it pulled everything out from the surgery. So he needs a new shoulder surgery still. So we got to get that done here in Yuma. But yeah, that's just another whole incident. But anyways,
yeah,
the truck has got a little dent in it. But hey, we walked away with a $25,000 home. But you guys, if you're on a budget and you want to retire early, there's workcampers.com. There's couples that work together. You can go at an RV park. You get a free place to stay. Everything's free. And plus you get income. Not at all parks. Some will only offer you a free place
There's
to
a lot
stay.
of camp work jobs,
There's
though.
so many camp work jobs you can do. Now, of course, we can't work. We're both disabled. And
This
with
is
our...
not sponsored by Quartzsite. What? Oh, she's playing with her monkey. She's like, what up?
So the Medicare is better
A
here.
monkey
So
butt.
we're actually got a post office here, and Arizona is now our address. And then we'll be going like to Oregon and Washington to see family still, of course. And wherever we can boondock. We just like boondocking instead of parks anymore. The parks are crowded. You got to plan ahead. And we don't want to do that. We don't care where we stay. We just pull off side the road. A lot of couples I don't think can live like that,
Well,
but
too,
we can.
There, Thousand Trails, for us when we were in Florida, it was great.
Great for 3 years.
But now that we're on this side of the country, there's not a lot here. There is in, you know, Washington and
California.
one in Oregon.
Yeah.
A couple in California, but most of them are on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So
and it's hard. And once you
and we're not going to be over there right now.
And once you get a bigger rig, it's a little harder to pull in.
Yeah.
It's cramped. And
You have to change it to 40 foot, and then you can only go into certain parks. I don't want to deal with all that stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to stick with some state parks that will fit our rig, and we're going to start doing a little bit more of that.
We're only going to be boondocking.
Yeah, so that's our plan.
And hey, check it out. So the other thing too is, you know, we added the solar, and I got the solar panels right here on the ground right there. And I ordered a generator, and it came in, and we forgot to put our P.O. box number on it, so they sent it back. So we don't have a generator
at all.
But we seem to be doing all right with the power. I mean, we run out once in a while, but
Yeah.
But now I got the gas heater rolling, so Shauna doesn't have to use the electric heater, so that'll save us a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I got two different systems. I got a 12-volt system and 48 volts.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's good.
So when you guys think about RVing full time, you want to think about where you want to stay. Are you going to have a rig payment? Are you going to have, a truck payment on top of your rig payment? Do you want to pull a fifth wheel or trailer? I tell you what, they are so different. And I'm going to do a video. We're going to do a video on the difference between a travel trailer and a fifth wheel because, wow, the difference.
So let me explain. I knew about the tail swing. Okay, I've been pulling trailers forever. The thing that happened was when I pulled out of the driveway and went across the road, I had to make my right turn because I was at the fence for the neighbor across the street, and if I wouldn't have turned, then I would have hit the fence with the front of my truck.
Yeah.
I figured I was clear in the back.
So
I wasn't.
There's a new rule.
I wasn't clear by 3 inches maybe.
We have a new rule which should have started that morning, you guys.
Yeah.
So you have walkie-talkies first. If you have a fifth wheel, you have walkie-talkies, and then the wifey or whoever's driving doesn't get in the truck until you clear. So if I would have stayed out of the truck with my walkie-talkie, I would have seen it before it happened and said, "Hey, Scott, slow down. We got to redo this." But I wasn't. So the new rule is now I don't get in the truck till I know we are clear and we are on the road ready to go. So if you have a fifth wheel, walkie-talkies, it's a must.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all the little things you got to worry about and think about and not be in a hurry at all. This lifestyle, you stop hurrying. It's just, you travel 3 to 4 hours a day. We did a 12-hour day on the way here because we hit 25-degree weather and my body can't handle the cold. So
I got her out of the cold.
So we got here and it was 95 degrees here.
Because my gas heater wasn't working over there. So here's what happened. When I pulled out my AC in the living room, my furnace was all hooked to that. Well, with that gone, my furnace quit. So I found the wires this morning, got it all rewired. I just have to get a new thermostat.
Yeah.
And then she'll have heat.
Yeah.
And we'll be rocking and rolling. And it's the same heat that was always there. It heats the underbelly, it heats the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, and the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And
And when we bought this rig, you guys, it's a good thing Scott knows the electrical stuff because this rig probably would have burned down. So
it still might.
The guy that we bought it from, Johnny Walker, how you doing? Let me just have Scotty tell you what he found. What you pulled?
No, there was a lot of burned wires in the walls and things like that from when they ran wires
for solar, we think.
For the solar panels, but then they used this little tiny extension cord on the inverter that they had. It was the weirdest thing I ever seen in my life.
It's a good thing Scott pulled him out when he did because it was bad.
But the charge control, I looked at that and boy, it was all melted in the back and holy smoke. So I pulled everything out. I pulled the panels off the roof. I redid everything. I pulled all new wire for everything. I pulled all new wire for everything.
Yeah. So it's a good thing Scott knows what he's doing because if someone would have bought this that didn't know that, and it would have
it could have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
And in the battery box on the 12 volt, that's what it used. The 12 volt system. The house batteries. There was just extra wire that was for this and burnt and all kinds of stuff. And so I cleaned up all that, took all that extra wire, clipped it all out. My solar system is 48 volt. So I have two battery systems. I have a 48 volt, which runs my inverter, which runs all the 110 volt stuff. And then I have the 12 volt house batteries that run everything 12 volt in the house, all the lights, the furnace, things like that. Yeah. So, but I got a monster system. Just wait till it's done. I'm going to show you guys the install, everything, because I got to redo my roof. That way we're going to install the solar all up on top of there. It's going to be looking good.
So stay tuned, you guys, and we'll keep having these videos a little bit more regularly. Sorry we've been gone, but now that we're all set up and everything is good, we'll bring out a video at least once a week.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna do little short videos, little shorts
of his projects.
for my little projects that I'm doing, you know. Because I'll tell you, it's really cool. I really want to show you guys my solar, because you guys are gonna freak out and say, well, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Because I mean, it just, most people, they're gonna look at it and they're not gonna know what the heck I got going on.
Yeah.
But it is so awesome and it's so safe.
Yeah.
And it just, and yeah. So
and we have a really good friend that's
I have a
helping
really
us out.
good friend.
Can't say his name.
And he, yeah, I don't want everybody to know him.
No.
But he,
I don't think he would want to either.
He has brought me into the 24th century with this solar setup I got going on.
And that's another thing about in Quartzsite, you can meet the coolest couples and get knowledge from them that you might not have had already. Yeah. And so when everybody gets together, you kind of share, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that. So it's just a lot of RVers come together and they help. It's the most helping community out there and the nicest to RV, because it's like everybody's just so relaxed and happy. Yeah. That's what we like it.
Yep, I enjoy meeting people and learning. You know, I mean, when I started this, I didn't know nothing about solar.
Yeah.
And in fact, my
didn't
first
know a damn thing about it.
my first solar setup was a Harbor Freight solar setup.
I know.
And I thought that was to catch me out. Hey man, I had pride in that.
Yes.
You know what? Because I didn't have a lot of money. And I afforded, it was a 100-watt system.
Yep.
And in my little trailer, it kept our batteries, you know, to where we could use our heater and stuff.
And then we donated it.
Yeah, we gave that away because I was able to afford a 400-watt system from Amazon. And we gave that all away.
Yeah.
And then I bought all Victron. And boy, let me tell you, I got something to tell you over Victron.
Yeah, that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, when I do my solar,
we gotta go.
I'm going to show you a few secrets.
Yeah.
Why will you waste your money on Victron?
Yeah.
Because you have to put so much money into it to upgrade. It's always costing you money for charge controllers, for, you know, all that crap. With what I got, I can put 8,000 kWh on my roof.
Okay, so it's getting dark out, so we should end this video.
Yep.
And we're gonna do more videos, you guys, and we have a lot to share because we got 8 years now on the road, and this is our 5th year in Quartzsite. Woohoo!
Hey, our second rig too.
We got college degrees now in Quartzsite.
Hey, can we flip the screen? Cause that'll
you guys
check out our flags, yo.
Oh
yeah, Trump.
Look at that. You guys want a tour of how it looks now in the dark? Here we go. And then we're going to say goodnight, and we will see you next week. All right, you guys, good night.
Good night.
You can barely see us. Thanks for watching and staying with us, you guys. You know,
you guys rock.
Yep. We love our Jan's road tripping.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.